Hey there! Today we're going to be making a Honduran dessert called Nuegados de yuca. As you can see, I got a pretty big one right here. But I'm just kidding. So we're going to start by cutting out the ends of the yuca. I like to do this because sometimes it can be a little dry. And the last thing you want is for your nuegados to be dry. They should be like crunchy and crispy and delicious. So as you can see right here, this one was like a whole lot easier than the first one. And then what we're gonna do is that we're going to cut the yuca into smaller parts so it's easier for us to peel it later and it won't be as hard. And you can honestly just like break it apart pretty easily. All you have to do is like one small cut all across, and then you can just take it apart. Next up is peeling. So what you want to do when you start peeling is make a cut in the middle of your piece, and then basically it's just going to like start falling off. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Just follow what I'm doing, because the way I learned was just following whatever my mom was doing when I was little. And there you go. And here's a time lapse of me peeling the rest of it, because it would have been too boring for you. So next what you want to do is cut it into small chunks, and I dropped one. But yeah, you want to cut it into small chunks so it's small enough for the blender to blend it. Obviously it's a blender. And then you are going to plug it in, and you're just going to blend away. In about 3 seconds you're gonna see me struggling to put the cap on. And yeah, this is me, so I guess we'll just have to deal with it. But then I finally got it. There you go. And then you just gotta blend it. This part honestly shouldn't take long. It's pretty fast, pretty easy. And at the end, your yuca should look something like this. There you go. That's when you know. Into the blender, you also want to add 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, and about half a cup of milk. And I did not film this because my phone died, but you're supposed to add it. Also keep in mind that this is for 2 big chunks of yuca as the first one that I showed you. So as long as your mixture looks like this, you should be completely fine. Next up is the oil station. So you want to put a pan with some oil, not a lot, not too little, and you want to put it on medium heat and then just let it heat. And once it's hot enough, you can go ahead and start putting the mixture into the oil. And what I like to do is just like tap it down a little bit with my spoon. That way it's not too thick and it'll cook evenly. In the first batch that I made, I only placed like 4 or 5 in the oil, but you can totally fit more depending on the size of your pan. I later realized that I could fit about like 6 or 8, and it took me longer than it should have. So next up is my least favorite part, which is waiting for them to be cooked. I hate waiting. I am the most impatient person you will ever meet. Anywho, this is what they're supposed to